Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Our Life Journey. If you're new, my name is Patricia. I recently did a 30-day challenge, which actually that was last month, month of November, I guess. So since then, I've been transitioning over to keto-vore. What that means is my main meal, okay, my main thing on my plate is gonna be meat, but I will be starting to incorporate more carbs, fruits and vegetables. I love my grilled onions. I might do some peppers, green beans. I'm gonna play around and see what my body can tolerate, because I have noticed since I did the whole carnivore and then I started trying some new things, my body's like, yes, and my body's like, no. So, but anyway, that's what it's gonna be about, keto-vore. Now, I do have a recipe that I wanna try out today, and this is gonna be a unwritten, only in my brain kind of a recipe. Never done it before, but I took the inspiration from Red Lobster, the crab. I had to think of the crab. So Red Lobster has those cheesy, salty bread biscuits. And then I've made the Milk Buns, and I've also made corn dogs, which, oh my gosh, those are amazing. Anything, all my recipes, you guys, I will have it in the YouTube post. So if you guys really want to see the written recipe with the time, the temperature, pictures, please go ahead and check out my YouTube post, because everything will be there. And everything that I'm going to be using in this video, I will have a link for it in the description down below. So go ahead and check that out as well. Now, I want to take the milk buns, add some cheese, add some salt, add some Italian seasoning, because I'm gonna be using the whole milk powder. Now you have different kinds of powder. Me personally, I like the whole milk powder. We've got the baking powder, we got eggs, and we're gonna do the seasoning. But I wanna add some cheese in there. I have my little cheese shredder, and I have the big setting here, the big shredder, which I have my little stand with all of my little slicers, which I'm gonna do this one right here. It is smaller, so easy to change out. Check it out. You take the handle, make sure you hold it, take it off. This comes out. You have little arrows pointing outward. Take your new handles, or new shredders, I guess. In, handle, and you are ready to go. So I need to shred the cheese. I have mozzarella and I think Colby. I gotta double check. So I'm gonna have like 2 different cheese inside my little biscuits. I'm gonna call them biscuits. So I gotta shred the cheese, but I also have ribs. It is 215. So I am going to preheat my oven at 350 degrees. Put my ribs in. You'll see it. I'm gonna show you step by step on what I'm doing, how I make my ribs. These are the ribs from Costco. Love their ribs. They're already pre-seasoned. The ingredients are really, really good. So I have that thawing. I'm gonna get that going, because it does take about 2.5, 3 hours. I eyeball it, because depending on the size, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna get that started. I'm going to shred the cheese and then get to those milk buns, or biscuits. Yeah, cheesy biscuits. That's what they're gonna be. So let's get straight to it. This is what the ribs are looking like. This is the one I got from Costco. I have my little pan small enough to hold 1 rack of, or half a rack of ribs actually. It's just for me and Kellen. Take this side, so face up is actually going to be on the bottom, because I want to make sure I get a nice little crust on it. So let's get going. I'm gonna use a little thing right here. I don't know what this is called, and I don't care right now. Let's just spread some of this rendered fat. Taking the ribs and putting it face down. All I gotta do is now cover it up. Let's put them in the oven for 3 hours, but I'm gonna check on them halfway. I've got my shredder I'm gonna use Monterey Jack and some mozzarella. We're gonna start off with the Monterey Jack, making sure that this is fastened. Oh, this way. Nope. Here is the Monterey Jack cheese. Let's get to the mozzarella. Let's get to these Milk Buns Cheesy Biscuits. 3 eggs. Half a teaspoon of salt. Let's whisk her up. So I just whisked it till I got some bubbles. I'm gonna need 1.5 cups, 1.5 of the milk powder, 1.5. Carefully whisk it all together. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon, where's that light? There you go. 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. 1 tablespoon of the baking powder. I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup each of the cheese. Here's mozzarella, Monterey Jack cheese. Let's spread out this cheese a little bit because they're very clumped. All right, I'm gonna take my little spatula here and just mix it around. So this way I have a little bit of cheese everywhere. It's already thickening up, so I gotta hurry up. I already greased my little mold here. So I just used my rendered bacon pork belly fat. I'm not going to spread this out. I'm actually just going to plop it right in the center. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm not gonna fuss too much about it because they're going to expand while they're cooking. So, all right, let's add some salt and extra cheese on the top. I'm gonna use my Celtic salt and I'm just gonna do a teeny tiny little amount on the very top. Since I have more of the Monterey Jack, I'm gonna do that. This is what they're looking like. Cute, right? All right, in the oven. I preheated the oven 350 degrees. Do 15 minutes. So there is like 7 minutes left and this is what they are looking like. I did not have to spread them out whatsoever. They expanded themselves, but they're looking so good. All right, so the timer just went off, but I think I want to leave them for a little bit longer. They're getting there. They look so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 more minutes. All right, they are done. I actually left them in for about 4 minutes. So let's take them out, but they're looking so good. Oh my gosh, they look so good and they smell amazing. Oh yes. Yes, and thank you. And they will start to deflate because of the egg, but oh my gosh, these look so good. While they're still hot, I have some melted butter and I want to drizzle some of this on top of one. I want to see if it makes a difference. You know what, I'm gonna do it on 2 of them. I'll do this one as well. I actually decided on the 2 that I put the melted butter. I'm gonna add some extra Italian seasoning. These 2 are with the melted butter and the Italian seasoning. You guys, they came out better than I expected, but of course, I need to see the inside. So I have a cooling rack right here. Let's transfer them over. I'm hungry. I've got a spatula. Ooh, oops. Okay, maybe I left it a little bit too long. tops came out good. Let's see if all of them are like this. Yes. It is what it is. This is what they're looking like. Yeah, got a little bit crispy on the bottom, but the top looks amazing. All right, I know I'm gonna burn myself, but if you guys have seen my previous videos, you know I have no patience for this. Oh. Amazing. Oh, smells so good. Okay, taste test. I don't care for the burnt bottom. More cheese. Next time I'm gonna do half a cup Monterey, half a cup mozzarella. I want more of that cheese to come through. A sharp cheddar. Okay, it would have been so much better with sharp cheddar. It's got that bold flavor. Mozzarella and the Colby, no, Monterey Jack. They're more on the mild flavor, but have something sharp, a sharp cheddar, or even like pepper jack. Give it a little bit of a kick. Oh, cheesy, salty biscuits. Buns, whatever you want to use them for. But honestly, play around with the seasonings, the cheese for sure. Have fun. Try different versions. So like I said, I've done the milk buns, I've done corn dogs, now I've done cheesy biscuits. You can use this for anything. Now, I gotta say, like the bottom, on camera, sorry, that comes out like really bad, but now I did leave them longer than normal. The time is like about 15 minutes, 15 to 18. I did almost 20 minutes. So just because I wanted to have that nice crust, you know, on the top, you don't have to leave it. So maybe 17 minutes should be kind of like the max. And depending on your oven, your temperature may vary. So, but I mean, it came out so good. Oh my gosh. Let's check on the ribs. So there's like an hour and a half left. Here we go. Oh yeah. Let me take some of this off. That's what I was talking about, that nice little char on top. All right, cover her up and for another hour and a half. Alrighty, there's 40 minutes left. I want to check on it. I don't want to burn them like I did the muffins or biscuits. Let's see here. Ooh, that's a nice glaze. Okay, I'm actually gonna leave them this way. And I might give them like another 15 minutes. All right, there's 8 minutes left, but I really don't want to burn them, so I'm taking them out. Ooh, that's hot. Hold on. Oh yeah, they're done. Okay, I'm gonna leave them covered just so I can let them just sit and marinate. Okay, I'll come back in like 5 minutes. So it has been about 5 minutes. It's been resting. Let's check it out. This is what I usually do. I take the first bone, and if I can just twist it and it comes out, it is done. Oh yeah. Look at that. So I did cut it in half, but that was just way too much meat. This is my plate right here. This is my dinner. Got some ribs, and I'm only gonna eat half of that biscuit because I had a whole one earlier. Very filling, so oh yeah, this is a good dinner. But of course, you know we have to do a taste test. So, oh, that's a good piece. Oh, it's hot. Oh god. Biscuits and ribs go excellent together. All right, this is tonight's dinner. All right, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. Everything I used will be in the description down below as well. If you guys haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe. I would also greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you think somebody would benefit from this kind of recipe, go ahead and share it as well. So till my next video, I love you all. God bless you. Have a beautiful and blessed day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.